If you've watched cricket, you've probably heard stories about corruption. Pakistan has had corruption issues. India faced IPL spot fixing. South Africa dealt with the Hansi Cronje case. But nothing shocked the cricket world like what came out of Sri Lanka, because the ICC itself, in an official report, called Sri Lanka Cricket the most corrupt cricket body in the world. This wasn't gossip. This wasn't social media drama. It came straight from the ICC. How did a country with so much passion, so much talent, and so much cricket history end up with one of the worst reputations the sport has ever seen?
The International Cricket Council, or the ICC, has suspended Sri Lanka Cricket due to interference by the country's government.
In December 2018, Sri Lanka's sports minister said he had seen an ICC report that called Sri Lanka Cricket the most corrupt board in the world. He said the corruption wasn't a small issue. It was deep. It had been happening for years, and many people were involved. This raised huge questions. Fans wanted to know who was involved, what happened, and how bad was it. And very soon, the names started coming out. The first big shock came in 2019, when the ICC banned Sanath Jayasuriya, one of Sri Lanka's biggest heroes. He wasn't banned for fixing, but for refusing to cooperate with an investigation. Even that was a huge moment. Then things got bigger. In 2020, the ICC banned fast bowler Nuwan Zoysa for 6 years for trying to fix matches in the 2017 T10 League. Soon after, Dilhara Lokuhetige was banned for 8 years for his role in the same tournament. 2 former Sri Lankan internationals banned for fixing in just 2 years, something no other full-member cricket nation has seen. Former curator Jayananda Warnawira was banned for avoiding ICC interviews about shady activities at the Galle Stadium. But the next scandal was the one that shook the entire world. In 2018, Al Jazeera released hidden camera footage showing Galle Stadium staff agreeing to fix pitches for test matches involving India and England. It was literally caught on video. Faces, voices, everything.
But what are the chances of that working? Is it like 90% chance, 80%?
100%, 200%.
Yeah.
Because the pitch is made by me.
What happens is, we can make a pitch whatever we want to do here. Right. Because he is the main curator. Right. And he is the assistant manager and curator of the ball stadium.
Sri Lanka Cricket suspended the officials immediately, and the ICC launched a full investigation. But the damage was already done. If match fixing is bad, pitch fixing is worse. It means the entire game can be controlled before a ball is bowled. By 2017 to 18, things were so serious that the ICC opened a permanent anti-corruption unit office in Colombo.
Match-fixing allegations have once again rocked Sri Lankan cricket. A member of parliament has alleged that the first test of the series against Pakistan that was held in the month of July this year was fixed. The Sri Lankan Cricket Board has asked the ICC's anti-corruption unit to investigate these claims.
This has never been done in any other country. Investigators were posted there full-time, and the ICC openly said that Sri Lanka had the highest number of corruption cases in world cricket. It showed how out of control the situation had become. After Sri Lanka's terrible 2023 World Cup campaign, the people were angry, and the government took action. Sports Minister Roshan Ranasinghe dissolved the entire cricket board. He accused the board of corruption, wasting money, and ruining the sport. Even SLC President Shami Silva was named in complaints. But the ICC has one big rule: governments cannot interfere in cricket boards. So the ICC reacted immediately. On the 17th of November 2023, the ICC suspended Sri Lanka Cricket. This made Sri Lanka the first full-member nation to be suspended for not running its board properly and allowing political interference. It was a huge embarrassment for the country and for world cricket. Financial reports made things even worse. Sri Lanka's Auditor General found serious problems in SLC's accounts between 2016 and 2022. Money from TV rights couldn't be traced. Contracts were suspicious. Travel bills were unusually high. Equipment was bought at extremely high prices, and some equipment worth millions simply disappeared.
Now, yesterday we reported that Sri Lanka Cricket is facing a severe financial crisis. One of the factors that has aggravated this crisis is the controversial awarding of telecasting rights to the Carlton Sports Network. This matter has now become a topic of discussion among the general public and cricketing circles.
The Auditor General said there is no proper financial discipline at Sri Lanka Cricket. This made it clear that the corruption wasn't just on the field. It was inside the boardroom. Sri Lanka's biggest cricket legends couldn't stay silent anymore. Arjuna Ranatunga said the board was being run like a mafia. Kumar Sangakkara spoke about political interference and lack of transparency.
That has been happening especially now and via the cracks widening, and we see it more obviously than we did before, and that is the deeper malaise that is in the system itself in terms of our first-class cricket.
Mahela Jayawardene said Sri Lanka's problems were not because of the players, but because of the administration. When legends speak out together, the truth becomes impossible to ignore. Even domestic cricket was affected. Low salaries, weak systems, and poor monitoring made it easy for fixers to approach players. ICC anti-corruption chief Alex Marshall said, "We have more corruption investigations in Sri Lanka than anywhere else. No other country has even been described like that." So, is Sri Lanka Cricket the most corrupt board ever? Look at the evidence. The ICC said Sri Lanka had the highest number of corruption cases. Multiple international players were banned. Pitch fixing was caught on camera. The government dissolved the board, citing corruption. The ICC suspended the board in 2023. Financial audits exposed massive irregularities. Former captains described SLC as corrupt, politicized, and mafia-like. And the ICC established a special anti-corruption office only in Sri Lanka. No other cricket board in history has experienced all of these issues simultaneously. Not Pakistan, not India, not South Africa, not Bangladesh. Sri Lanka Cricket stands alone in the sheer number, scale, and depth of corruption-related scandals. Sri Lanka is a nation overflowing with passion, talent, and cricketing heritage. They've produced legends, won a World Cup, and inspired millions. But behind the brilliance on the field, the board running the sport has been trapped in a cycle of corruption, greed, politics, and mismanagement. And that is why experts, fans, former players, and even the ICC have called Sri Lanka Cricket the most corrupt cricket board in history.